Is the charge on a human being? Is it neutral?
I have no idea. I assume it would be vaguely positive, but that's a virtually mostly neutral. All right, so we agreed. I'm going to change out the problem for the integral of x squared minus 3x plus 2 all over x plus 1 dx. All right. We tried u substitution top, we tried u substitution bottom, both fail. The next thing you're going to do in the future is you're going to note is the power smaller on the bottom than on the top. Is the degree of the polynomial smaller on the bottom than the top? Sammy? Which one's smaller? The bottom or the top? Which one has a smaller degree polynomial? Bottom. Thank you. All right, so if that's true, what we're going to do is we're going to pull out a little bit of algebra 2, and we're going to beat this into something we can take an integral of. And how are we going to do that? We're going to do some long division. X plus 1.
Yeah.
Oh, I was really good at this, but I didn't.
X squared minus 3x plus 2.
This is bad. This is very bad.
This, now, everybody is saying this is very bad. Long division is fribbin' easy, so I don't know what your experience was, but this is not hard.
Try to teach it to us really briefly because I don't know how to do it.
I'm going to pretend like you don't know how to do it, but you're a very good math student, will catch on fast. That's what I'm going to pretend like you are.
Is there another way you can do it where you like through the
Synthetic division. If you know synthetic division, you can feel free to use it on this particular problem, no problem. If you're not good at synthetic division, please don't learn it now. It's too late. It's too late. Now, if this over here makes perfect sense to you and you love it, you know when to use it, when not to, you should absolutely use it. If it doesn't make sense to you, then we should do long division on all problems because long division always works. It takes a little longer, but you're not going to be asked to do 512 of those. So one problem every so often, not so bad. So what? Now again, listen to what I'm asking you to do because this is it. It's the same process over and over again. People get confused because they go, wait, I can't, it's, all right, everything. And they look down at the paper and they look up at the board and they go, what happened while I was taking a nap? That's why this problem gets hard. So this is really easy if you pay attention right at the beginning. What times x gives me x squared, Julia?
wait.
What times x gives me x squared? X, thank you. So I'm going to put an x right here.
Wait, why is it right there and not above that?
That's where you normally write a long division problem. You guys don't know that because you don't know how to do long division, but that's okay. If you put it here, it would not change your answer. It'd be fine. You'd survive the experience. Yes, ma'am?
On this problem, on the bottom is x squared.
I asked you to change that. I asked you to do the problem that we were working on before so we didn't have to do a whole nother problem. And have me stare at you.
I have to learn how to like do this. Does like it's like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. None of you know how to actually do long division. So that's great. No, let's not talk about long division. You guys should have learned that in 4th grade. We're not doing that now. So here's what I'm talking about. Focus right now. X times x gives me x squared. Got that? You already did that, right? So now I'm going to take this and I'm going to multiply it by both things over. I'm going to distribute it.
there on the top though. Why don't you put it closer to the front?
Okay, since you're the third person to ask that question, I'm going to move it to the front.
Okay.
I just said it doesn't matter, but if you want me to move it, I will absolutely move it.
Okay. Thank you.
Whatever makes everybody happy.
No, that helps.
I will tell you this. If you know how to do with decimals, what I just did was really confusing. If you know how to do real long division, they're like, what? Makes no sense at all. What's he doing now? But if you said none of you know how to do it with decimals, it's okay. X, now, we said what times x would be x squared, right? So now I found that was x. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to distribute it to both of these. I go x times x is x squared plus, there's a plus there, x times 1 is x. Beautifully done. Now, this is a step you're going to get wrong. You have just said I'm going to use x, which means I already said I'm going to do that. So I need to subtract what I just got out of the starting part of the problem. Okay? So here's what you're going to do. You're going to immediately change all the signs. Before you do anything else, you're going to change all the signs, or you're going to forget it.
Then we have to subtract it.
They get distracted. If people that put a stupid minus out here, they'll minus this part, but then add this part. No, you need to change all the signs. Just change all the signs, just do it. Now, this should always do what? Go away. If you chose the right one, this has got to go away. I just made my problem smaller, which is what we always want to do. What is negative 3x minus x? Negative 4x. I bring down my next contestant. And I repeat.
Okay.
How do you repeat that?
So like negative.
What times x gives me negative 4x? Negative 4.
Negative 4 up top.
So I put negative 4 on top, and I'm going to distribute it through. Negative 4 times x is negative 4x. Negative 4 times 1, negative 4.
Change the size.
Hold on, you're going too fast. Change the signs to the next step, though. Yes. Then I put a line here, change the sign. Bam, bam.
Wow, that extra 10 seconds.
It matters. 6. Now, here's a step where Tanner's going to go, I got this. What times x gives me 6?
0.
You can actually figure that out, but is the answer I'm looking for. So then you stop. And then you do what your grade school teacher should have taught you to do a long time ago, which is write your answer as a, not as a remainder. Your grade school teacher shouldn't have done that to you. They set back math years by doing that. It's a fraction. I still have 6 left over divided by x plus 1. So I'm going to write 6 divided by x plus 1. All right, there's 6 that I didn't get rid of, so it's 6 over x plus 1.
That's still like ugly though.
Does it? Let's hit it again.
Integral of that.
Integral of x minus 4 plus 6 over x plus 1 dx. Now I got those nice plus signs in the middle. So what's the integral of x?
1/2 x.
1/2 x squared. What's the integral of 4?
4x.
4x. The last one's a little tricky. I'm going to have to do a UE thing there. What's the ugly part?
X plus 1.
X plus 1. U equals x plus 1.
That's 1/6.
So now du equals
1.
1 dx. So now I'm going to do, and I've kind of bent this a little bit, so let me keep going. So this is plus the integral of 6 over x plus 1 dx. Now I just got to solve that part, right? So then I've still got a 6 here. That's a u du. That make sense? Some of you might have put the 6 out in front. That's okay.
Where's your 1/6?
I don't need a 1/6. 1 dx. I got a 1 dx. I'm happy.
You have a 6.
Okay, some of you might have pulled the 6 out in front. It makes you happier. What does a 6 do to you? What does a constant do?
Nothing.
Nothing. So I'm going to leave it there.
But
If you want to move it out, you just move it out.
I thought you had to have the number 12.
Okay. This lad is freaking out. Okay? Let me help him out for a second. If you want to, you could do this because you are really kind of focused on a strange little thing. If you want to make a 1/6 here and a 6 out in front, you could cancel that out.
Oh.
Or you could do what our rest of us is saying is the 6 doesn't matter and you just leave it right where it is. Either one works fine, right? Don't do that last step because that was weird. Okay, so I got 1/2 x squared minus 4x plus 6. Integral of 1 over u is?
Ln of u.
ln, absolute value of u, which is x plus 1, plus c, and I'm done.
Oh yeah, I forgot to see.
Wait, is this the chapter where we have like a page of stuff we remember?
Yes. We're on assignment 8.8. We skipped 8.7, and 8.14 is when you have everything you're supposed to know. We've
But
still
then
got
is it
two
for
very
the
nasty
second part
topics.
of, like, the memorization?
Yes. Part of the memorization is if U substitution doesn't work and your power is smaller at the bottom than the top, you should probably try a long division. The good news, frankly, about integration is you only have about 3 tools. That's it.
What if it's not? Like, what if the powers are like the same and you can't do it?
Then this is not the right way to go.
Then what do you, but, like, what if you do? Like, then you go use substitution? Or, like, what do you do?
You could do use, well, you start with U substitution,
And
probably.
that doesn't work.
When that doesn't work, then you start looking at, well, what else do I have?
And if you don't have anything, you just write, like, I can't do it.
Right, well, the odds of me giving you one you can't do are pretty small. So keep throwing things at it and getting desperate. Yes, sir?
So the one on this page that we didn't do,
Uh-huh.
the powers the same.
Yes.
So
Power of the same works too. It's really effective when it's less than.
Okay.
But power of the same works. Now, take a look at number 1, cross that out. We don't want to do that one. Number 2 might not even work real great either.
Awesome.
Oh, wait, number 2 is a different trick. Yeah, cross out number 2. We're not going to do that because it's long division. Number 3 you've already done, so let's start working on the rest of the back. Go.
So I can cross out number 3.
Oh, by the way, I did promise I'd do synthetic division for those people that want to do that. Again, synthetic division only works when there's no number in front of the x, guys. You cannot do it if there's a number in front of the x. So I'll do a quickie synthetic division over here to remind you, those of you who want to be reminded.
When there's a number in front of the x.
The number in front of the x, you got to do long division just like I just did it. Or if it's x squared, you have to do it long division like I just showed you.
Like synthetic division is when you do like the power thing, like you do.
Okay, if you really like synthetic division, I'll do this one more quickly with synthetic division. Then I'll do it long division wide because that's frankly what I expect most of you to do anyways. Bring down to 2, 4, gives me 11, gives me 22, gives me 19.
That's not fair.
22 gives me 19. And so this would be the integral of 2x plus 7 minus 3 over x minus 2 dx. Okay, so that's what would happen with the synthetic division person.
Wait. How did you get this?
Oh, I'm totally wrong. I didn't even read my own work. Sorry, my bad. Hold on, read my own work. You should have gotten 2x plus 11 plus 19 over x minus 2. That would have been what you should have got by long division.
I did. Good job.
Just trying to mess with y'all. Just do long division. Again, nothing wrong with that. If you haven't learned synthetic division, now's not the time to. I'll be frank. Because we're going to do it like 8 times, and then I'm going to ask you to remember it on the day of the AP test. That's just not good enough. You much better off with regular
The Lord of
division.
the Rings. The Ring of the Lords.
This becomes x squared plus 11x plus 19 ln absolute value of x minus 2 plus c.
Those aren't that bad. Well, there are a lot of these on the AP test.
No, there may be one. Maybe one long division problem the whole test. Not even up for sure.
Why would they just give us longer and then test us more on?
Okay, already your test is crushingly long. Your test is 55 minutes, 45 minutes. No, sorry, 55 minutes, 50 minutes, and an hour and a half.
Wait, what?
That's what the calculus test is.
Ah.
Yes, sir.
On number 5,
Oh,
either I
it's like
find out
3
something
hours.
magical happens and I get to cancel out 2 things.
Well, if it's a factor, we can cancel out 2 things.
I think you messed
Well,
up.
when I
So
put
if
X squared
but it
there,
wasn't something
and
you like tell
put it
someone.
through,
Okay,
and
so
then
you
you
good?
assign,
Switch
Right.
for it.
35.
I just felt like the idea of this one vision. I get what it is in between. Why do I more? Why do we just?
because it'll be too hard to
I don't like
assign.
it.
That is.
Wait, hold up.
By